Hey, Scorpios, my fellow Scorps. Welcome to your weekly forecast for July 26th through August 1st. Want to see what's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. This is going to be we're going to keep it open to whatever messages Spirit has coming in for us and see what we can expect, what we can look out for in the week ahead. I feel like we need one more shuffle here. One more. All right, that feels right. That feels good. Okay, we're going to see what's going on here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And the first card we have coming up, Scorps, is the Knave of Cups. Okay, this is like the little page here, the Page of Cups. Now, some of you are groaning and unhappy to see this card because a lot of people watch tarot readings for love and romance, right? And the Page of Cups gets typecast as like a little crush or something frivolous or something not very serious. But in my channel, I don't focus on love and romance and the weekly forecasts. I do a separate love reading. So we're looking at the cards as it pertains to your journey, what you're going through, what you're experiencing, what you can anticipate. So the Page of Cups can be news coming in. Some of you may be receiving news, good news at that. Typically it would be good news coming in, traditionally, with the Page of Cups, as well as a sense of playfulness, okay, with the Page of Cups. For me, in my readings, the Page of Cups has a deeper, more serious meaning. One thing I've noticed over the years reading for people, Page of Cups comes up a lot of the times when there's something happening with the heart chakra opening up, okay? And some of you may have already had this happen because it's coming up on like a foundational level, okay? And so it can be something that already occurred that's coming into the week ahead, okay? It could be for some of you a very good situation, but at the same time very overwhelming. I'm not going to talk about myself, right? But I am a Scorpio, and I know I had something happen with me a couple of days ago coming into this week where something really good happened and I was really touched by it, but it was really overwhelming. Like there was this part of me that was just like, I want to get up and leave now. I was a little bit uncomfortable, but it was something very nice, right? But it's like I just was like not ready to receive something so big. And so some of you Scorpios might be having a similar situation that has occurred that you're trying to open up to and allow for it to come into the coming week, or it may be happening for you this week that something is coming in, okay? It can be love and romance, it can be something financial, it could be something in terms of friendship, whatever it is that you've been desiring in your heart. Okay, a lot of the times we beg the universe for something. We beg for it, we try to manifest it, we work for it, and then when it finally shows up, we panic a little bit, right? Because it's like we weren't expecting it to actually happen, or we weren't expecting it to happen so soon or to be so great. And so we have to like take some time here to allow ourselves to receive. When that heart chakra is newly opening up and something really big is coming in, we're really tempted to shut down and push it away. Like I said, I wanted to get up and leave, and there was no reason for me to do that other than I was just like, whoa, I'm so overwhelmed, right? Even though it was a good thing. We can be really tempted to shut something down and like run away from it, or shoot ourselves in the foot, or sabotage something. My advice to you Scorpios, especially those of you, I'll tell you who's going to have a really hard time with this energy. If you've been struggling for a long time, Scorpios a few years ago went through about a 10 to 12 year period where Saturn smacked us around mercilessly. We couldn't catch a break to save our lives. It was a really rough patch, and we're just kind of coming out of that the past couple of years and recovering from that. And so it's kind of like you might not be used to good things happening. You might not be used to getting what you want. And now that you're getting what you want, or something you wished for is happening, it can feel very overwhelming. So just give yourself time. As much as you're tempted to push it away, as much as it's overwhelming, it's okay to take a break, right? It's okay to say, hey, you know what? I need a day or two, or I need some space, or okay, you know what, I would really love to do this with you, but let me get back to you in a little bit. I've got some things I have to take care of. It's okay to kind of take a step aside or a step back, but don't push it away altogether. Okay, don't push it away altogether. If you are dealing with relationship issues, again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but we had a lot of moon energy over the past couple of moon phases where there was a lot going on with emotions and dealings and interactions with others, and some of you are still kind of trying to recover from that time period. Page of Cups can let us know that we just need to come into playfulness. That's another piece of advice for Scorpios. Guys, I'm a Scorpio too. I say this with love. When we try to bond with people, or we try to get close, or we try to fix the situation, we tend to, our natural instinct is to go really deep. We want to go deep. We want to talk about the deep stuff. We want to go to the beneath the layers. Like we want to go to the bottom of the ocean, But not everybody's ready for that. And sometimes we can bond through happiness, through playfulness, right? Not taking things so seriously. That allows us to let our guard down and open up and share things about ourselves. So you might be dealing with people that when you try to go to the deep, deep bottom of the ocean layers, they're going to pull back, they're going to pull away. But if you can come in with playfulness and keeping things light, that's going to disarm their defenses. They're going to let the wall down. They're going to open up. They're going to start telling you more. They're going to start sharing more with you instead of, well, let's talk about the deep stuff and let's dig, just simply by being in that playful energy. Okay, so bonding and becoming closer through playfulness, taking a lighter hearted approach. Okay. Your next card here, my dears, is the Knight of Coins. This could be commitment in terms of like making a decision and moving towards a goal, a project. In relationship situations, it could also be a sense of commitment, something long-term coming in. Now, you guys know in the weekly forecasts, I try to keep love and romance out of it, and I try to focus on all other aspects of your journey. Okay, but something here that you weren't taking very seriously has all of a sudden become very serious. Okay, whether it's a relationship or whether it's something you were doing for fun and you're like, wait a minute, there might be potential here for an actual business. I could be self-employed, right? Or you may have like gone into a job just like, oh, well, I'll do it for whatever, and they might be coming to you with like, oh, okay, well, we want to extend your contract, or we want to offer you something permanent, or we want you to move up. Something that you weren't taking seriously is all of a sudden coming in with like seriousness or stability. Okay, Knight of Coins also comes up with a very beautiful message. Okay, I really had to meditate on this card a while back because it kept coming up, not just for me when I was pulling cards for myself, but people that I was reading for. It kept coming up, and I was like, okay, Spirit is like trying to tell me there's something I need to understand about Knight of Coins, and I really had to pray about it and meditate about it. And the message that came in was this. Basically, like, if you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. There's that cliche kind of saying. The Knight of Coins is saying that we're going to have progress and we're going to have success as long as we're consistent, right? We can't rush it. We can't force it to happen quicker or sooner than we had hoped, or than we anticipate, or we can't make it happen before it's time for it to happen. And it could be a long-term kind of project or long-term goal, but as long as every single day we're being consistent, we're going to be successful. And the Knight of Pentacles is letting us know that the thing that we're building, the thing that we're creating, the thing that we're putting our energy towards, this is going to be very solid and very long-lasting. The Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles is not the fastest knight in the deck, but he is the most reliable. He is the most consistent. So but you know what? I don't get like that impatience vibe here. I don't feel the Knight of Coins is coming in this instance to say this is gonna take a long time, or it's gonna be a long time, long process. Be patient. I'm getting more the message of like you're kind of scared about committing to this thing. Like, can I really do it? Right? Can I do this for the rest of my life? Or can I do this forever? And the Knight of Coins is one day at a time, baby. That's it. Just one day at a time. That's all you got to do. One day at a time, and you'll do it forever. Okay? So some of you are maybe afraid of some kind of commitment. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be for some of you. But the Knight of Coins is just basically saying, you know, as long as you're consistent, you're going to have success. Okay? Your next card here is the Four of Wands. Holy cannoli. All right. Okay. As I said, a lot of people are used to watching tarot readings for love and romance, right? So there are certain cards that have gotten typecast, right? And so people who watch it for love and romance, they see Four of Wands and they're like, I'm getting married, right? And that can be the case for some of you. Obviously, it could be something that you're manifesting. We definitely have this energy of commitment and things progressing here. So for some of you, there could be something along the lines of talk of marriage, moving in with somebody, engagement. But I'm going to say, even if it's moving in with somebody, Four of Wands traditionally has like to it like wedding. So it's like a legal, like legal marriage. So even if there's something along the lines of moving in, it would be more with the mindset of, you know, being officially or legally married. That can be the case for some of you. However, as I said, not everybody's focused on love and romance. And so outside of love and romance, Four of Wands is going to come in with the energy of longevity, long-term abundance, stability, a happy home life, a sense of community, friends that you can celebrate with, a sense of family. Okay? And I feel Scorpio, like when I said a sense of family, I felt like tears coming up in the eyes. So I do feel like some of you maybe have been wanting to manifest a sense of soul family, or like finding somebody who's like a partner or a spouse, and like somebody who has family, and like being, I just got a mosquito. Yuck. Being with their family. That was a message, right? We're getting rid of the bloodsuckers, I guess, because I just got rid of that sucker. So some of you might be in the energy of like wanting to be a part of family, and some of you are manifesting that, you know, whether it's through marriage or whether it's through aligning with soul family. But again, Four of Wands is going to be stability, long-term stability, long-term abundance. Like, this is my home, these are my friends, this is my family, these are people who are happy for me. There could also be something here in terms for some of you where there might be some kind of a homecoming. Okay, because Four of Wands traditionally can mean returning to the place of one's home. Okay, and, you know, celebrating, a celebration. Some of you maybe might be attending a wedding, which, you know what, that's kind of funny, you know, because I know some Scorpios for whom they will be attending a wedding this week. So there could be something significant for you happening, for some of you attending a celebration, whether it's a wedding or a celebration. There could be an invitation to something very significant that's opening up doors for romance or relocation, friendships, connections, things like that. But that diamond is jumping out at me, Scorpio. And like I said, I don't like to focus on love and romance and relationship in the weeklies, but I really feel very strongly here. Some of you might be really, really heading towards marriage here. Okay? Not for everybody, you know, some of you, this is more just whatever stability is for you. The roses are also really jumping out at me. And the roses to me feel like there's something here with like new, like newness, like This is not typically a message that comes up with Four of Wands, but there might be like getting like a whole new makeover, a whole new wardrobe, a whole new look, a whole new aesthetic. Maybe you're like redoing your place and you're like changing the aesthetic of your place. But I feel like there's this sense here of like upgrading. There's upgrading in your life, upgrading the way that you dress, upgrading the way that you present yourself to others, upgrading the people that you hang out with or the people that you're around, upgrading your, for some of you, your partner. It's going to be different for different ones of you, but there's this sense or this feeling here of like upgrading. The next card coming up here, my dears, is the King of Wands. Okay, so this can be a couple of different things, all right? Traditionally in tarot, when we have the court cards or the major arcana cards coming in, they can be indicators of an outside influence or a person coming into the situation. So the Knave of Cups could be a younger water sign person, which could be you, Scorpio. You might be a very youthful Scorpio. The Knight of Pentacles could be a very serious, very down-to-earth earth sign person, right? And then the King of Wands could be a fire sign person. And so maybe for some of you, you do have collaborations or things that you're doing with people coming into the situation. Not always. This can be commitment. This can be playfulness. And the King of Wands could be a person, or it could be characteristics that you're stepping into. Now, King of Wands is basically going to be the kind of personality here of somebody who is a go-getter, entrepreneur, okay? King of Wands is very much an entrepreneur, right? They're going to be successful, but they're not going to be successful in the same way of like the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is going to be all about, money and like business and investing and very, very kind of formal, like formal kind of stuff. King of Wands is going to be more like, this is my passion, this is my drive, this is what I love to do, creativity, maverick kind of energy, okay? And so some of you may have this kind of person coming into your life, or you may be stepping into these characteristics yourself. The King of Wands creates opportunity. Okay, King of Wands sees what needs to be done and he'll make it happen. He'll recognize needs that need to be met and he'll find ways to meet those needs. Okay, and it also is going to be somebody here who's very much about paying it forward or doing good in the community. Okay, can be like a mentor and helping or showing others the way. So for some of you, there could be a King of Wands who's coming in, and they might be seeing a lot of themselves in you. Okay, like they might be seeing like they relate to you. Like, I just kind of feel like this is someone who's coming in and wanting to coach you, wanting to help you do better, wanting to help you strive for more. Like some of you have kind of like lost your fire, and this person is coming in and helping you get your fire back. The reason why I don't like to focus too much on the astrological signs of people coming in, like I'm hesitant to say that this is a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. I'm very hesitant to say that. And the reason why is because it could be somebody's moon or rising, sometimes even their Venus. I've given this example before in readings. I was doing a reading on a situation for somebody that involved a Taurus, but that Taurus always showed up as the Strength card. Every time we read around the situation, that Taurus always showed up as the Strength card. And then we dug a little bit deeper and found out that they were a Taurus moon. So they were coming into the situation very emotionally, right? They were coming in with that moon energy. And so I don't want to throw somebody off. I don't want somebody to be like, oh, well, this person's coming in and they seem like they're wanting to mentor me and they're seeming like they want to help me, but they're not a fire sign, so I'm just going to shut that person out. I'm very hesitant to just flat out say, oh, yeah, it's going to be a fire sign person. It goes a little deeper than that. But I do feel with the King of Wands here that this is someone coming into the situation who wants to help you. I also feel like this is somebody who wants to bring in some fun into your life, right? Or you might be wanting to have more fun. There could be some root chakra action happening here. Something about the flames are making me think about, like, passion or physical intimacy. Maybe maybe some of you are gonna have somebody coming in and teaching you a thing or two in that department. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks are going to resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you if you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite and schedule a private reading with me there. There's an imposter going around commenting and emailing people saying that they just have to tell them, pretending to be me, that I have to tell you something super important, send me money and I'm going to rush you to the head of the reading line. I don't do that, guys. I don't go send me money. I don't do that. If people want a reading with me, I just let them come to me. I'm not going to go and try to get money out of people. But if you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Love readings for July are linked in the description. August love readings will be up in the next few days. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye, my dears. Be well.